violence and organized crime. I'm talking about the injustice, the outrage, human trafficking, which must be called by its true name, modern slavery.
The two candidates' speeches had none of the harsh partisan tone that's become the background music of the presidential campaign. Just yesterday, the Romney campaign was blasting the president for abandoning Israel, and today it sent out a press release with the headline, "Under Obama, Iran has become emboldened." But at the Clinton Forum, all Romney had to say about Iran and its leader was this.
We should not forget, and cannot forget, that not far from here, a voice of unspeakable evil and hatred has spoken out, threatening Israel and the entire civilized world. But we come together knowing that the bitterness of hate is no match for the strength of love.
Romney's only dig at President Obama was a quick recitation of his trademark line, "I will never apologize for America," he said in closing. Then Romney was off to begin a bus tour for the battleground state of Ohio. Mara Eliason, NPR News, New York.
Well, President Obama and Mitt Romney kept things pretty friendly there in New York. The U.S. Senate race in Massachusetts has taken a nasty turn. Republican Senator Scott Brown began running his first attack against Democratic challenger Elizabeth Warren. Negative is a risky move for Brown. Earlier, both candidates pledged to keep out third-party ads. That means this new attack has to include Brown's ego. Kurt Nikic has the story from member station WBUR in Boston.
The new TV ad from Senator Scott Brown defends his opponent on an old issue in his race, how Elizabeth Warren identified herself as Native American during her academic career.
She's facing tough questions about whether she claimed to be a minority for professional gain.
Warren did give an answer. Scott Brown debuted his more combative tool a few days earlier in their first televised debate. The senator confronted his blonde-haired opponent from the very outset.
Professor Warren claimed that she was a Native American, a person of color. And as you can see, she's not.
At a Brown campaign stop over the weekend, supporters were filmed doing the tomahawk chop. Senator Brown later said he doesn't condone that, but that the real offense is that Elizabeth Warren claimed minority status. She is sticking to the story. She says her family told her growing up that her mother was part Native American.
But I knew my father's family didn't like that she was part Cherokee and part Delaware, so my parents had to allow her.
After Scott Brown took his charge to the airwaves this week, Warren responded within hours.
Let me be clear. I never asked for or never got any benefit because of my heritage. The people who hired me have all said they didn't even know about it. I'm Elizabeth Warren. I approve this message. Scott Brown can continue attacking my family, but I'm going to keep fighting for yours.
Former Democratic media strategist Toby Berkovitz says Brown's newly confrontational style is risky. The voters liked him as sort of their friendly neighbor, and now if he is a politician sort of wielding a knife, that is not going to be good for his image. Brown's image is a regular guy who drives a pickup truck, helped him win a stunning upset 2 years ago. Personally, seems like a nice guy. Kind guy you'd hang out with. Michael McGrath is a Democrat. He's going to vote for Warren, but so far he's not blaming Senator Brown for going negative.
It's a political race. Anything goes. And it's the nature of the beast.
Another Joan Hoffman is a Brown supporter. She points out that Elizabeth Warren aired the first attack ad in this race.
If she continues to play the good guy and she keeps throwing these barbs at him, he's going to show a sign of weakness. He does have to defend himself.
Still, if Brown continues to launch personal attacks against the woman running against him for the next 6 weeks,